to the email of Yelena and Liz.
Is Liz doing it too?
Be sure to turn camera on to be, you want to be, it's not Supercell. Turn the camera on. Hey, there we are. Now I have to send us a link to them, I think. Do you know where it is? The link once you get it? Can I just email it?
Email it. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Did you give it to you?
Right here. So I got the link there. Now I just got to email it to her.
Where's your link?
That's the link right
Oh,
there.
okay, yes. Copy
Where
it.
do I?
You get a little sleep time.
No, I was thinking just send her an email.
Email?
Email. Send her a link, see if she should do it. You can try it both ways. So send it this way and then go back and we'll see if there's a way to send it directly from the YouTube. But I'd send it here.
Did you get the other ones fixed?
Michael tried to learn Rumble. Is Liz helping too? Melenchenko.
No.
There she is.
Tomorrow, you guys, tomorrow will not have me there for you. It didn't happen.
They didn't have it, they had.
You never been to the farm.
Wait,
No using the F word.
no,
Don't.
I think if you keep the laptop far, then everybody will come.
I'm writing her now. Send.
See if you tell it. See if she can get
I
it.
wish I could talk on the phone. It's so hard to do it on the.
you can, it's FaceTime.
Oh, that's true. I'm gonna do that.
FaceTime.
That's true. Maybe I should do that.
Put that up.
You can hear us? Sorry.
That'll work.
There you go.
Hello? Oh, jeez.
She's doing a WhatsApp call.
No, they see us. I don't know where you're going. Where am I going here? Live streaming? What's that?
And you have the tab open?
Yeah, but not, where is it now? Let me show you. No, I wasn't. Once I sent the link,
Once you send
they
it.
actually see us. No,
No. This is on live events. How does it go back to your event?
live streaming.
Yeah, just see what it does. Oh, good, they're gonna tell us how. It says it's offline. Here we go.
No, that's not it.
It says Malinka Parko is streaming now.
Click on the blue icon on the left. Go live. Do it again.
Maybe the status bar will indicate when you're live, the status bar.
We started the timer. Do you see our questions?
No.
No, we can't see you. So close.
I know, it's got, you can do it. It's giving you the screen. See if I can
It's almost there.
It's close.
There.
That's scary. Here we go.
Yeah, but why? Hold on. There is a 3-second delay.
Good. You can move it back over there.
Hold on. How do I get to that other screen? Where I can have the camera.
Not all of the places we are going to find.
Oh, no, 3 places.
Which city?
What are you trying to get to?
Yeah, now it's all about. So the rest of the tour didn't happen.
It's loading.
Should be able to get to the screen.
You went to Delhi straight from Ahmedabad.
Let me see if which way I can figure it out.
I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to get to. You got it?
There's a screen so we can see them. This is just what's going to be recorded here. Remember how before there was like stuff over here and there's tabs?
It's none of these minimized tabs.
There, that's what we wanted. Okay, now oh, yep, there they are, okay. Hold on, let's see. Okay. That's why you gotta get in the screen.
Try it.
Hi, everybody. We are live from India. Hello?
Why are we seeing ourselves only?
You can see the group down in the bottom corner. Oh, there it is. Now we can see everybody. This is just a practice run. We're gonna start a real deal in a few minutes. How you, Elena?
Excellent. You okay? You guys can say hi. I'm muted.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Do you hear them? Do you hear the kids? Yeah. Do you hear them? Do you hear the kids?
No, we don't hear the kids.
Hello?
Ms. DeBarco, the most important question I have, of course, is, have you been to the Harley Davidson store yet?
I think she moved.
She muted it.
She looked like the reason.
What?
Have you been to the Harley Davidson store yet?
Guys, I can't hear it. Can you hear?
She muted.
No, we muted.
Oh,
Okay.
she muted us.
You mute. No, she muted herself. Oh, you muted yourself. I can't. We can't hear you. I muted. What's she doing? See, that's a Ruth size. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
They have it turned on? Oh. Let's see. She's got something. You muted yourself. We can't hear you. Oh, we're not muted now. Can you hear us? Now talk. We want to see if we can hear you. It's all good now. Great. Can you see everybody?
Chat.
This is Dr. Arun Gandhi, grandson of Mahatma Gandhi. There's Miss Dunbar. And this is Kishore Gandhi. He is a great-grandson of Mahatma Gandhi. We are live from India and Nevada. Yep. So we're just trying to practice run here until the seniors come in. And if you have any quick questions, we can entertain any quick questions that you have if you can hear us. They said we can, and we are very excited to see all of you.
have to have a mic available?
Do you have a mic available? Let's have the mic available in case we want to turn it on.
She said they have them.
Yeah. I'm not used to doing things like this, so it's exciting for them.
Where's Miss Dunbar?
Looking like, what's going on here? They're the ones that have been studying everything
And so,
it's hard to hear you. Is the plan, okay. Can you hear me if we talk closer to the microphone here?
oh, the microphone.
You might have to go and check your microphone value.
Right.
Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Oh, Lois.
We love you too, Louis.
30 seconds.
We can hear you if student, okay.
Are they texting you or?
Yeah, she's texting me too, and I have questions up here. So when the other kids come in, let's see. And there's a couple more minutes.
Why can't we hear anything basically?
They don't have a microphone on.
Do you want to turn your mic on real quick and they can say hi? We can just try the microphone check.
Mic check.
Hello?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Hi.
Where's Dunbar? Where's Dunbar?
Can you-
What up, Gandhi the third?
Hey, Shay.
It's snowing in Rochester.
You guys gotta back up so there's nothing.
Dr. Gandhi wants to know how the snow is in Rochester.
No snow. I know.
No
She said,
snow. It's about 85 degrees here.
Oh, nice and warm.
wait, what did she say? It's
85.
85.
Oh!
85 degrees here. Sunny.
Don't even put it in that non-air conditioning.
All right, they're leaving. So are we gonna leave it on the mic or off?
Leave it out the mic it's waiting, and then we'll then turn it back on. Do a little introduction, then you'll turn it back on. Okay.
Let's, all right, I'm gonna turn it off. Maybe I should turn the light off.
Yeah, turn it off until everybody's situated.
Okay, all right. It's a little blurry. Can you please?
Hi, Sardo. It's Fabian.
Okay, let's, you guys are in the way, but you're recording. Just go sit in your seat. Oh, you have your. Where does this turn off? Really?
And the other kid.
No, this one's good right here.
Just put it on. Thank you.
One of the boys is still
Yeah. I just didn't know where to put it.
Yeah, I tried that one time back in high school.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
It doesn't look bad, don't knock back here.
Really, yeah, it's a little blurry, but you know,
Well, that's.
their camera, we needed a better camera.
Is it a little blurry?
Where's Miss Camargo?
Right in the camera.
Is that her right there?
Can you see us?
I don't know. I mean, I can help you, I know these kids too.
Can she hear us though? Yes, I can hear you, Alexa.
Hey, miss.
We're going to close the door.
Where is she?
I don't know, you're right. Can you see if maybe the volume will be here?
Well,
Can you guys hear?
All the way up.
Well, let her
Say something.
ask Mr. Harper.
Say hi to baby.
There you go.
Hi, Miss Dunbar.
All right.
It looks, the quality looks horrible.
It's
Tell them to
very-
hurry up. It's late here.
Get out of my way.
All right, so we need to, you guys gotta sit
It looks
down.
so
You gotta sit
pixelated.
down.
I'm enjoying your class.
Good.
You gotta sit
Well,
down.
go have a seat so we can get started, okay?
All right, I'm enjoying your class.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining.
You're
If you can
very
get
welcome.
everybody a seat so we can get started right away. It's late here and we all gotta get to bed.
What time is it?
You can check that. It'll go to the back and check. Like, what was the time, right? 9:15, no, 10? Was it 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock. Hi. We're waiting to get Is it a small class, Yelena?
Yes. This
Okay,
is-
can we have everybody move up? Can we have everybody move up front? So it's, why don't you guys all move up front? Monica, Kiera,
It's right there.
If you look at the
There you
little box down right, that is you guys, okay? So if you can't see yourself, go ahead and take
Right
a chance up there so you can see yourself. Well, that's how that's what they want to see you. So that's.
So, Johnny, can you see? Where are you? Oh, yeah, right there. Come closer, 'cause you can't.
see you.
Can you? Oh, no, yeah, you guys are here. All right, then.
Guys, I have to be quiet so that
This
you can
is-
hear each other.
Hi, Edwin.
You really
Okay,
need-
we're gonna get started here. We have two guest speakers here, eager to talk to you all about our experiences here in India. It is right now 10:05 p.m. So this is really nice of the Gandhis to stay up so late. We are up early every morning, and so we want to get started, answer any questions that you have, tell you a little bit about what you've been seeing on the blog, and then and take questions, any specific questions that you have from anything that you've read or seen so far, okay? So I'm going to introduce who's with us in the room right now. You'll see behind me, he'll wave. This is Tushar Gandhi. He is the great-grandson of Mahatma Gandhi, and his father is who you met, Dr. Arun Gandhi, who is the grandson of Mahatma Gandhi, as you know. And also in the room is Ms. Dunbar. We'll start and we'll have the Gandhi just do a little bit of summary of the highlights of what we've seen so far and what you've been seeing on the blog.
So it all started on 29th when we first visited the Gandhi House, the museum, which was where my great-grandfather used to off and on live in Mumbai. And from there we went to a place which is a bit outside of Mumbai called Panvel, where they have the Women's India Trust. And there we got to see how they are enabling women from weaker sections of society, economically weaker sections of society, become self-sufficient and self-reliant and empower them with skills and abilities and crafts. And from there we went to Kolhapur, which is a city south of Mumbai, where there is a big sugar manufacturing facilities, and it's in the sugarcane belt. So they produce a lot of sugar, but then they need a lot of labor to do that too. And so labor is exploited, and since it's all in a family group, children get exploited also. And so we went and saw the work that the organization Avani does in rescuing children who are forced by poverty to work and not be in classrooms. And Avani now conducts classrooms at the place of work, so the parents can work and the children can be there and still study. So that was another project that we went and visited. Napa, you want to talk about the rest?
Did you see the photographs of the classrooms where these children learn? The little huts.
Small little cabins.
Did you see them?
There's a three.
It was fun, I said, yeah.
They said yes.
Yeah. Well, that was what we saw there, and then we went to Pune, where we visited the prison where my grandfather and grandmother were kept arrested and locked up. And my grandmother died there, so we visited her memorial and came back to Bombay and visited a slum project where two women from Chicago are running this project and teaching poor people in the slums, poor women in the slums to sew, stitch and sew and cut women's garments, and then these garments are sent to the United States and people buy them and they make money out of that. So these are little projects to help poor people earn a livelihood and become self-sufficient there. So that was an interesting project, and then we rode a train, almost 14, 15 hours on the train. And it was a unique experience for many of the Americans who had never been on a train. And to sleep on bunk beds, and we among many strangers there. And so it was a fun experience. And we went to the desert town of Bhuj, where it is on a earthquake zone, and they had a severe earthquake in 2001 or 2002, and it was completely devastated. And they, many architects and other social workers from around the country went there to rebuild the place. And some of the architects stayed back there, and they started an NGO to find out how they can build houses that are sturdy enough to withstand the earthquake and also cheap enough for the poor people to build. And they've done some wonderful work in research there and using local material, things like the stalks of rice. They dry them and weave them into braids and use that as a roofing. It was a fascinating experience to see all of these things happening there. And now we are here in Ahmedabad, and this morning we went and saw the Gandhi University, which my grandfather started, in which the education is based on utilizing the head, the heart, and the hands of the students. And that means that you learn how to think and analyze situations, and you use your head for that. And then your heart is where you use compassion so that you can help poor people and become more aware of the distress that goes on in society. And the hands are where you can produce things and be self-sufficient yourself. So this is a very unique university, and all the American visitors had dialogue with the students there. It was a fun experience also. And then we went to the ashram, the community that grandfather started in 1915 when he returned to India from South Africa, and from where he started the Salt March. And so we spent the afternoon there and did a lot of fun things. And now we are here talking to you.
Thank you. Do you guys have any questions for us? We would love to entertain anything that in particular that you would like answered at this time, or something that you saw a picture on the blog, or something that you read, or anything that you would like for us to show you pictures of or talk to you about.
Yeah, the monkeys. What's up with the monkeys?
What's that?
Have you seen any
Something about
monkeys yet?
Ruby. Any monkeys? Look, if they want to know if we see, I told you. Tell them about the animals here.
Well, there are lots of animals on the road. They've already seen herds of water buffalo, cows, and sheep and goats crossing the road, and they all have priority. The traffic has to stop for them, wait for them to cross over.
India
Monkeys are still awaited. Monkeys, camels, and elephants are still awaited. But we will get to see them too. That wish will also come true.
Well, India is a true democracy, where on the roads and on the highways, you'll find all kinds of vehicles, and you'll find all kinds of human beings and animals using the roads at the same time. So if you're driving, you have to be very careful not to run over animals or human beings and so on. So in that sense, it's a true democracy where everybody has the freedom to use all the facilities.
And use nonviolence.
And use nonviolently.
Do you have any other questions? I know you had some questions on the blog. What burning questions do you have?
Oh, that's a good question. Were you able to hear that, Caparco?
No, I didn't hear it. What was it?
Jamal asked, since cows are so sacred, is there a punishment for killing them?
Oh, good question.
Any kind of consequence, you know?
Not only would there be a fine and punishment for killing a cow, but now there is also a possibility of a fine or a punishment for killing a dog in a traffic accident.
The audio was breaking up a little bit. Could you repeat that?
Not only would there be a punishment and fine for killing a cow, but now there is a possibility of a punishment and fine even for killing a dog.
There's a fine and punishment for even killing a dog now, is what the answer was. Do you have any other questions?
Supposed to gather some questions.
Michael, do you have a question? Oh no, you had your hand up.
Well, Jamal had a great question. Was it about poverty? Because I know we saw pictures of the slums. So
How widely spread is poverty?
How widely spread.
What's the question?
How widely spread is the poverty?
Oh, how widespread is poverty?
Well, I would say about 50% of the 1.1 billion population live in poverty.
Staff and us.
What else?
500, so that's about, if you're doing math, and I love math, it's about 550 million people live in extreme poverty here. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Can you ask if all the kids go to school?
Oh, good question. Navika is curious to know about their education. Like, do all children have to go to school?
Oh, we learned about that. Good question, Monica. Thanks for asking it. Do all children have to go to school? Is it a
Well,
legal
education is compulsory up to the high school level. And yes, everybody has to go to school, but many of them can't go to school because they don't have the clothing to go to school, they don't have food, they don't have money to buy the books, and so they just don't go to school, and nobody cares about it. So it's a very sad situation.
There is a very large dropout rate amongst the rural poor from the school. Although our constitution has made educate the right to education.
So is that part of the reason why most of them come over here to get the education?
Is that, I heard Libriel talking, but I didn't get the question.
Can you ask again?
I said, so is that part of the reason why most of them come over here to get a free education?
Most of the people get a free education, is that what you said?
Primarily educated.
Oh, yeah,
Education is in private schools is paid for, in government schools is free. Up to secondary education in government schools is free. But if you are in a private school, you have to pay.
We have several layers of schools. There are some schools which are for very higher rich people, where the fees of the tuition is very exorbitant. Then we have the moderately private schools, and then we have the government schools and the municipal schools, which are free. But then the standard of teaching and facilities are also lacking. So it's a very strange situation.
Okay, any other questions?
you have one, right?
How was New Year's celebrated over here?
Oh,
Over
that's a
there.
good question.
Compared to here.
New Year's?
Yeah, how's it celebrated over there?
How was New Year's celebrated? Well, I can tell you that. Let me tell you that. For New Year's, we all had a beautiful hotel, and we had this big buffet dinner. It was on top of a rooftop in, what city was that? Calapo? I'm still learning how to pronounce my Indian cities. Calapo. Well, we had a great grandiose buffet, and we had fireworks. So just like, yes, we had some Bollywood dancing. Miss Dunbar, that's the star of the show. Dunbar stole the Yes. Dr. Gandhi would like Miss Dunbar to demonstrate some of her Bollywood moves. Do you guys, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
I'll save them for when we get back to Rochester. They're better in person.
I don't know about, I thought that was a terrible answer. I would not be okay with that if I were you guys. Do you have any other questions before we sign off? We have about 2 more minutes. Sophia?
How often do you have to, when you go out, do you have to cut the hair?
How often do I have?
To cover yourself.
Your head.
Oh, cover ourselves. We have not had to cover ourselves yet this trip. I'm not sure, are we going into a temple that we will have to cover ourselves? What I have noticed though, on our first day here, we went into a Hindu temple and we had to take our shoes off. And before we went into the temple, we had to find a place to put our shoes. And there were a bunch of people staring at us to see what we would do about where we would put our shoes, because in this particular area, people have been known to steal each other's shoes. When you go into the temple, you come out and the shoes are not there, unfortunately. And being the first day, we didn't want to lose our shoes. So we had to ask the security guard at the door of the Hindu temple, where should we put our shoes? And he pointed us into a direction of a trusted fellow that stored our shoes for us while we went into the temple. And then when we came out, we tipped him for storing our shoes. But it was an amazing experience. And then there were some people that were trying to sell us flowers before we went into the Hindu temple. And we didn't understand why they were trying to sell us flowers. There are a lot of beggars here, so we've been told not to give money to the beggars. It can cause a lot of problems, and unfortunately we learned the hard way. But we didn't buy the flowers, and we went into the Hindu temple, and then we realized that you bring these flowers as gifts, and then they bless you and give you the red dot on your forehead, which is a bindi, right? A bindi. And you know, you can say a prayer or do whatever you have to do and leave the temple. Yep. And unfortunately, one person in our group did give money to a beggar, and next thing you know, guess what happened? We had all these people flocking around us. They all wanted money because they realized, oh, these Americans got money and they're clueless. And so then we had a lot of people around us. And for a few minutes, it was a little bit scary, but it was okay. That we've never been in danger. We've never feared or anything. We've been taken care of ever since we got here by the Gandhis and the tour. And it's been nothing but a really great experience. So do you have any other questions for us? Last question. We'll take one more question before we sign off today.
Mr. Klein has a question.
Just wondering if you've seen any motorcycles yet.
Motorcycles.
Our motorcycles everywhere. Majority of people drive motorcycles or scooters.
We even have a motorcycle version where it's converted to a tuk-tuk, a three-wheeler taxi. And they carry about 12 people in that taxi.
Exaggerating a little bit. It's like 3 people.
No. The motorbike tuk-tuk, they take 10 people.
Oh, show me that one.
Tashar tells stories sometimes, so we have to fact check him. We do a lot of fact checking of Tashar.
Yes.
And Mr. Klein, we're working on getting you your poker chips, right? Right, guys?
Mr. Klein, we went all over Mumbai. We went to 3 different stores that were all shut down looking for these poker chips. We didn't even get to go see some of the great, beautiful places of India because we were searching for these poker chips. Trust me, we're working really hard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They've invited us to go to South Africa with them. So I guess we better bring back some poker chips if we want to go to South Africa, right?
Exactly.
Okay, well, it was nice chatting with everybody. Keep checking the blog, and if you have any specific questions for the Gandhis, I'm sure they would be more than willing to answer them. But we're going to get to going to bed and get up early again tomorrow so we can share some more experiences with you guys, okay? Miss everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Here's the Gandhis one last time.
Just no away for a while.
Thank you.
Awkward.